Today we want to show you just how easy it is to get started using Avalara to manage sales tax compliance within Microsoft Dynamics 365 for finance and operations. With this powerful combination, you can manage tax calculation on sales transactions, consumer use tax calculation on vendor invoices, VAT and GST compliance, exemption certificates, and the filing and remittance of sales tax returns. So let's take a look. I will start by entering a sales order. I'll select my customer and open the order entry screen. I'll pick an item to sell and add my sales price. As I click the Totals button, you can see that tax is calculated and shown here. Once I generate and post an invoice for this sales order, the document will post to the GL and to AvaTax. This way, I have easy access to all reporting necessary for filing tax returns or for audit purposes. You can also review the detailed results without leaving Dynamics 365, as I've shown here. AvaTax also integrates with Dynamics 365 Project Management and Accounting module. Now let's talk about the taxability of products and services. The way AvaTax manages ever-changing tax rules is through an association made right inside Dynamics 365, whereby a product or service you sell is associated to an Avalara tax code. When you set up AvaTax, you'll map your products and services to Avalara tax codes, and then you'll map your customers to default to AvaTax for all taxability calculations. You may remember that when I set up my sales order, downloaded software was the product I sold. Downloaded software and many other goods and services, for example, freight, clothing, and food, are taxable in some states and non-taxable in others. So product and service taxability is an incredibly important part of the tax compliance process. And one of the key benefits of Avalara's cloud-based solution is that taxability rules are continually updated within AvaTax. So there's nothing for you to maintain. You'll always be up to date. Now let's say that my customer claims to be tax exempt and I don't have their exemption certificate. On the customer record, I just click on the Create Exemption Certificate button, and this takes me through the built-in integration into Avalara's CertCapture, our exemption certificate platform. Here I can easily request the certificate, and the customer can fill out their data using an online wizard and return it to me for verification. And in the event of an audit, I can easily pull up an image of the certificate. Notice that I never had to leave Dynamics 365 in order to complete any of these tasks. While we are on the customer card, I want to tell you about address validation, one of the key features of AvaTax. Avalara validates and converts addresses within Dynamics 365 to a standardized U.S. Postal Service address. A validated address ensures accurate calculation of sales tax based on the specific address, as opposed to a broad and often inaccurate zip code calculation. And there's no doubt an accurate address improves product shipment deliverability. You can also validate addresses one at a time or in a batch process. For many of our customers, perhaps what they love most about Avalara is that we can file and remit taxes on their behalf. Our fully managed returns service reduces exposure to late filing and other common penalties. And if a state sends a notice about a question on a return, Avalara will manage that process as well. The bottom line is you probably have better things to do than managing the intricacies of sales tax compliance. Instead, leave it to Avalara, where tax compliance is done right.